today's video is gonna be really quick. It's just gonna be a simple declutter, and I've done multiple of these. I've done ones where I go through each of my drawers and pick out stuff I don't use, but I'm not gonna do that today. I already went through and picked out stuff and I just put it on my bed. So really quickly, the reason I'm doing another declutter, even though I keep buying makeup and decluttering, is because, I mean, I say this in every video, but if I'm not using something, why do I have it? Not every video, every declutter, why do I have it? And I'm actually gonna see one of my best friends next week, and I asked her, I was like, I have a ton of makeup I'm not using, do you want it? And she was like, yeah, sure. And so I'm just gonna give it to her. And blah, 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 blah. I've talked about her a lot, but I love doing her makeup. She has like the most beautiful blue eyes. And so some of these I've used to do her makeup and she looks really good. So I'm like, I might as well give it to her. My arm is getting really tired. I need to like start working out again. But yeah, I figured I would just go through, pull out things that I'm really not using, and hopefully, you know, give them to a good home. Not that she's not a good home, but like, I know she'll use them. And it's funny because in college, okay, my arm is getting really tired. My onigiri pillow. Anyway, so in college when we would get ready, which is like the best part, oh my gosh, like like reminiscing, I like getting ready in college was like the funnest, the most fun part, like even more fun than going out. But anyway, so when we would get ready, like we'd both sit down and we would do our makeup together, and I would always look at her stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, you've hit pan on everything, because she's a normal person and she has a normal amount of makeup and she uses what she has. And like every time we get together and I see like something that she has like fully used or is almost out of, I'm just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I know that she'll actually use this stuff, so that's why I want to give it to her. Plus, to be honest, like I'm not using it. So that's a super long intro. If you want to see some of the stuff I am getting rid of, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so the first things I'm getting rid of are these Jouer single eyeshadows. I think I hauled about 6 of them. I'm keeping a few, but I'm just getting rid of these browns. I have a ton of browns, and I feel like, I mean, she has makeup too, but I feel like she can always use browns. I just have way too many that I don't need. So I'm getting rid of those, and they are good quality. I just, as you can kind of see, I just never use single eyeshadows. I always use them like in a Z palette or something. And then I can't believe I'm getting rid of this, but this is Urban Decay Sin. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows. I just never reach for it because it is a single. So I know this looks really good on her. I mean, it looks good on everyone. So again, I don't use singles and I know she does. So that'll be good. Oh, this is such a good color though. And then I'm getting rid of some of the Kylie, actually both of the ones that I have. So this was from her birthday edition from last year. This copper color, if you can see, it's like, you can barely see, it's, there you go. It's like this orange gold color. This is gonna look so good on her because she has really pretty blue eyes. And then this rose gold will too. I just never use cream products. Same with this. I never use gel eyeliner, and I don't know, hopefully like she'll use them, or at least like try them out. But I've used these and they're not bad. They're too messy for me, so I never use those. And then I'm getting rid of 2 NARS. These are like super baby, like I don't have anything to compare them to, but they're like mini sizes. It's a Laguna and, how do you say that? Goulet, that's not how you say it, but so this is just like a little bronzer, and I think I don't know if she uses NARS Laguna. I'm sure she has before, and I'm sure it looks good on her, but again, I never use these. NARS Laguna doesn't even look good on me, so I'm gonna just pass this on to her. And then I don't know, like they're so small that I never really reach for them. So hopefully she will like those. And then I already gave her one of my other ones. So I had 4. Obviously I got the whole set and I'm keeping 2. I gave her one when we went out like a couple months ago. And then I'm just gonna give her this one. This is Kiki. And this is like a super pinky nude. And so it'll look really good on her. I didn't like directly do a video about these, but I showed this in one of my, I think it was another one of my declutter videos or something. I bought this whole kit, not kit, I don't know, not kit, what is it called? Bundle, I guess, because it was a good deal, and I just never use them. I mean, I'm gonna go through my collection like after I do this and show you like what it looks like now, because it's actually pretty updated and I don't have too much. I have way more than the average person, but not as much as I used to. But I ended up keeping about 4 of these. Just some of these I know won't look good on me. Like these colors, this color right here won't look good on me. It'll look good on her. These really light nudes will look so good on her. And I just thought, like, I picked a couple of fun colors and she can have a couple of fun not even a couple. If she can, like, I'm gonna give her all of this and hopefully she takes it all. She might not, but I'm not gonna wear any of these colors. And why are they just gonna sit in my, like, drawer? I was gonna say cupboard. In my drawer without getting used. So I'm gonna give her these. I think she'll really like them, and I don't know if she has a lot of colored lip products, and so it'll be a good way for her to like try out colors, and if she likes a color in lipstick form, she can go get it. But yeah, she'll look so good in these nudes. They're so light. They're way too light for me, but she'll look amazing in them. Okay, so put these aside. The next thing is the Urban Decay Naked Basics. When I did my eyeshadow collection and declutter like over a year ago, and even recently, I've been holding on to this because I really do like it, but I never reach for this. Like, I think I was just holding on to it because it's Urban Decay, but I'm not going to. I never reach for this. It's honestly a little bit too cool toned for me. I loved these 3 colors and this dark one. Those are too cool toned for me. So she will get good use out of that if she likes it. This next thing, this is in the Anastasia quad, but they're not Anastasia shadows. I am greedy, but I'm keeping all my Anastasia eyeshadows because I love them. This is ColourPop Liar Liar, the one that I bought 2 of on accident. And then these are from, I think this is YDK. I think I depotted this. And then these might be some Lancome ones. This is from my, like, besides the ColourPop, these are from the Makeup Geek palette. I had like all my Makeup Geek shadows with a few extra, and I never used these like at all. And so, and this quad was empty since I put all my Anastasia eyeshadows in another palette. But I figured it's a nice little quad. Like the colors actually look really good together, and hopefully like she'll get use out of this because I never use them, and why would I keep 2 Liar Liars? So there's that. The next things, I started a long time ago, like before I went on vacation. I started to film a first impression of these 2. I've heard such amazing things about the Butter Bronzer. And then I remember a long time ago, someone was raving about this, and so I wanted to get it to see if it was good. This is like the Happy Booster Blush. This is the Butter Bronzer. And these both smell amazing. This one smells like summer, and this just smells, oh my gosh, it smells like a really, what does it smell like? I swear this smells like sweet tea. Like it smells so good. But I did use this, and I had to pile it on for it to show up on me. And so it did show up eventually, but I never reached for it, and I've had it for over a month. So I'm gonna give this to her because I'm pretty sure this will show up on her. She's a lot lighter than I am. And then this blush, I used it. It is pretty. It gives a nice sheen, but again, I never reached for it, and she'll look really good in pink. So yeah, I'll get rid of that. And then I'm gonna like get on my knees here. These are my Jouer lipsticks, which I love Jouer so much. I have the colors, let focus, Meg and Kate. So this is Meg. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous nude. Like in person, it's a little bit more peach than it's showing up through my viewfinder, but this is a little bit light for me. I can get away with light nudes if I put a tiny thin layer and then shear it out with my fingers. But I have a bunch of nudes, and this will look so, so good on her. And this next one is Kate. And I've never worn this. It's way too pink for me. I could have tried it, I guess, but if I haven't reached for it and I've had it for over 2 months at least, then it just needs to go. And again, she'll look good in light pinks. And the next thing, I'll touch on that one last. The next thing is these Morphe palettes. So this is 25A and B. No, this is 25A. Yeah, 25A and B. And so I did a whole video on these, and while I do like them, I really do, actually, I like them. I like them, and I'll leave it at that. Like, I don't think they're amazing quality, but they are good for the price. It's just, I only use these, like I brought these when I went over and stayed with her and we did our makeup together, and the makeup turns out amazing every time, but I don't use these on my own. Like, I never reach for them because they're so big, and like my Z palette is big and my Tarte one I just got is big, but I don't know. I never reach for these. They're so pretty and they're really not bad quality. They're not the best quality, but they're not bad. But I just never reach for them, and she'll look, like, both of these are gonna look so good on her. I already mentioned it, but she has really pretty blue eyes, so these warm tones will look good. And then these purple ones will also look good on her. So if I've used these on her and they look good, then I'm pretty sure she'll like them. And then I'm going to get rid of the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I never contour. Don't, you know, be super happy about this. It looks like, oh my gosh, wow, you finished it. No, this actually like broke. I think I don't even know if I dropped it. I might have dropped it, but this totally broke and came out. And I think she's used this before and liked it, but I never contour, and I think she is into contouring, but I never use the light colors either for a bit, maybe like a few weeks. I was using this to set my under eye, but it's a little bit stark. So yeah, I don't use this, and hopefully she can get use out of it because she does like to contour and stuff like that. And I like the way contouring looks. I just never really do it. So I'm going to give her that. And then the last thing, it's honestly kind of sad, but not sad at all because we're best friends and I'm glad she will use this stuff, but I literally just showed this in a haul. This is the MAC In the Flesh palette. I love the packaging. I love the gradient of nude on In the Flesh. But okay, so let's just get into this. As you can see, I've used it. I want to say I've used this twice, and while I really like this color, the middle row, I like the 3. This one at the end is not good. It's so sad because that was the one I was most excited about. And I've used the black. Some of these colors I haven't touched because, again, I've only used it twice, and I did like it, but it's a little too cool toned for me. Like, I thought these two would, you know, I'd get away with it, a little bit of coolness, I don't know if that's the right word, but honestly, like, I don't know. It's too cool toned. The first look I did, I incorporated my ColourPop shadows, and that provided a nice pinky warmth, and then I darkened it up with this black color, and I loved the look. It was like a super intense black, pinky brown smoky eye with like a shimmery light champagne pink, and it was so pretty. But the only thing I used from this palette was this color. And then the next time I tried it, I tried to do like a really dark gray, black, super sultry look, and it turned out awful. And I wanted to use this color, and I didn't like it. And so this palette isn't bad. Like, that color that's kind of messed up, like the far right, that one's not good, but everything else was good quality. It just, again, was too cool toned for me. And I haven't even touched the ones at the top, but honestly, like, I know that she'll really like this, or I don't know, at least she'll use it. I think she'll like it because these colors will look good on her. They just didn't really work for me. And I actually, was it for her birthday last year or one of the years, I got her the MAC Warm Neutrals palette because, again, she looks amazing in oranges and brown, like warm browns. But this, I mean, she always does like smoky looks, like black, dark smoky looks. And so I think she'll just really get some use out of that. So yeah, here's an overview of, it's kind of like all squished and stuff now, but here's an overview of what I'm giving her. Again, I do these decluttering videos a lot, and I show makeup that I get, or not get, makeup that I buy a lot. And so it's kind of like, what are you doing? Like, you're decluttering and then you're buying more makeup. And at first I was like kind of struggling with that. I was like, why am I doing declutter videos and automatically showing things that I get? It's kind of like, not hypocritical, but kind of, I don't know the right word, but it's not, now that I think about it, it's not really like that. I mean, in a sense it kind of is, but to me, I'm like, well, I'm gonna really try hard to, like, you know, commit to doing a no buy at some point. No, I really need to just do it. But I know, like, even if I do a no buy successfully for like 2 months, I'm always gonna buy more makeup. I love makeup and I love trying new things. but I don't want to lose sight of the things that I really love. And so doing doing decluttering videos allows me to, you know, get rid of things I don't use, but the things that still like stay are things that I truly love. Like the reason why I'm so sad to get rid of this MAC in the Flesh palette is because I love my MAC eyeshadows. And I don't know, like, does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. I feel like I'm just talking nonsense now, but even though I declutter, buy more makeup, declutter, buy more makeup, I don't think it's super counterproductive, because while I have a ton of makeup right now, I still have less than I did before. Like, when I first started doing my declutter videos, I think it was, when did I start my channel? Almost 2 years ago. Has it already been 2 years? I don't even remember. But I pretty much started decluttering a few months after my channel, because once I started doing looks and everything like that, I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much makeup. And so I am getting rid of stuff, but I'm getting new stuff. I'm talking in circles now. So anyway, before we leave, I'm gonna go ahead and just give you an overview of what I have right now in my collection. I'm not gonna go into super depth because I don't want this to be a long video, even though it probably is. But yeah, I want to show you what I have so far so that you can, I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to say so I can show you that I don't have a lot of stuff, but I still have a lot of stuff. So here's my here's my little lipstick container. Those are the 2 lipsticks I got rid of. I still have my other little one. And then it's so messy over here. Let's ignore that. So my little everyday drawer, I still have like amazing things in here. I didn't even open this drawer to give her stuff because I love it. And then this drawer, again, my lip stuff. I did an organizing my glam box that you can watch, but I got rid of one of my Kim K lips. And then this drawer now has my ColourPop ones because I want to use them more. But again, these are like the tried and true things that I just really love. Like, I love my Persona Cosmetics. I love my MAC shadows. Anastasia, I should say, eyeshadows are amazing. And then the Tartelette in Bloom. And then here are some of my extra lip stuff. I'm actually going to move this over here. And then just the very last drawer, I think I mentioned it in my video, but it's stuff I want to try. And I did pull stuff from here to give her just because if it's in here and I should have been trying it this whole time and I never touched it, like why would I keep it? I was contemplating giving her this primer because I kind of like it. Like, I like the way it makes my skin feel, but it kind of enhances my pores. But I think I want to work a little bit more with this before I get rid of it. So I used to have my single eyeshadows in here, which I'm still keeping Sketch because I love Sketch. I'm still keeping NARS Cambodia, duh, because I'm half Cambodian. And then my MAC Pigment. But I was going to get rid, actually I really was going to get rid of one of my ColourPop eyeshadows. And so I think I want to get rid, I don't know, I want to play around with these more. But, oh, actually I kept 6, okay. Intense. I kept some of the colors from the Makeup Geek ones, and I really do like this nude. Some of these liners I still like and use. I'm gonna have to go through and get rid of some of them. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to get rid of these Korean ones. And then primers, these are my backup Japanese eyeliners. There's like a colored one and a black, brown, and nude one. And then my face products, I used to have so much stuff in here, but I did successfully get rid of a bunch, not just today, but earlier. So here's some of my highlighters, a blush, actually 4 blushes, this Essence highlighter, which I do like, but actually I'm gonna get rid of this too because I never use it. It's good, but I always reach for, oh my gosh, I always reach for the Smashbox one from Casey. Love that. So yeah, I love my Hourglass powder. I almost got rid of this Je ne sais quoi, but I love the blush too much to get rid of it, but everything else I don't really like. So I don't know, maybe eventually I'll get rid of it. I really still like that bronzer. And then, oh, actually I forgot. Okay, I'm definitely I'm gonna give her the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. And even this Hourglass concealer I never use, like, ever. Actually, I'll just keep it because I don't think this shade will match her. But this is in custard. Yeah, and I'm sure it'll match her. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. And then I love this Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I love this Laura Mercier. My eyeshadow palette drawer that was so full at one point. Honestly, I was gonna get rid of this one, but I couldn't because James got this for me for Christmas. I need to use it more before I judge it. I've only used it once or twice, and I don't really know if I like it, but I don't want to get rid of that because he gave it to me. Everything else, like, of course there's stuff in here, but it's not overflowing, which is nice. Honestly, I almost got rid of these two. I almost got rid of my new dip and Charlotte Tilbury, but I was like, no, keep it a little bit longer. If you really never use it, then you can get rid of it. But yeah, that is pretty much it. This video did end up actually being long. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you didn't, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.